Hey guys, this is Zola from Celebrity TV. As you know, Busy Bee is currently out of town, so I'll be covering the story, but it's sad news reporting, guys. Boxing great and the man deemed as the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali, has passed away. Sadly passed away. He was 74 years old. Recent reports say that he was hospitalized for respiratory complications, and the more recent updates said that he was on life support. Ali passed away on Friday, June 3rd at a Phoenix area hospital, where he spent the last 2 days being treated for respiratory complications. He also battled Parkinson's disease for 32 years, a progressive neurological condition that robbed him of both his legendary voice and physical capacities. According to reports, a funeral service is scheduled to be held in his hometown of Louisville, Kentucky. Now, Muhammad Ali was one of the great ones. He was the silver-tongued boxer and civil rights champion who famously proclaimed himself the greatest, and then spent a lifetime living up to that. He also was a 3-time world heavyweight champion of the world. Now, his daughter Rashida said early Saturday, June 4th, that the legend was no longer suffering, describing him as Daddy, my best friend, and a hero, as well as the greatest man that ever lived. Ali burst into national consciousness in the early 1960s, when as a young heavyweight champion, he converted to Islam and refused to serve in the Vietnam War, and became an emblem of strength, eloquence, conscience, and courage. He was an anti-establishment showman who transcended borders and barriers, race and religion. His fights against the other men became spectacles, because he liked to dance around the ring, but he embodied much greater battles. Born Cassius Clay on January 17, 1942, in Louisville, Kentucky, to middle-class parents, Ali started boxing when he was 12, winning Golden Gloves titles before heading to the 1968 Olympics in Rome, where he won a gold medal as a light heavyweight, and shortly after that he turned professional. Ali soon fought heavyweight champion Sonny Liston, and he beat him in the 6th round technical knockout and stunned everyone, and thus Ali proclaimed himself, I am the greatest, I'm the king of the world. He soon renounced his name, Cassius Clay, and he said he would be known from then on as Muhammad Ali. He joined the Nation of Islam, who was founded by Elijah Muhammad. He was only 22 years old then. And other obstacles he faced is that he was drafted. And in 1967, the height of the Vietnam War, Ali was drafted to serve in the U.S. Army. He said that the war did not comport with his faith. His stand culminated with the April appearance at an Army recruiting station where he refused to step forward when his name was called. The reaction was swift and harsh, and he was stripped of his boxing title, convicted of draft evasion, and sentenced to 5 years in prison. He was released on appeal but unable to fight or leave the country. His appeal took 4 years to reach the U.S. Supreme Court, which in June 1971 reversed the conviction in an unanimous decision that found that the Department of Justice had improperly told the draft board that Ali's silence wasn't motivated by religious belief. He went on to fight boxing greats such as Joe Frazier and George Foreman. He also fought Leon Spinks in his career, among many others, and fought Joe Frazier 3 times, which was known as the Ali Frazier Trilogy. He retired in 1979 when he was 37, and returned to the ring in 1980 for a title match against Larry Holmes, which he lost, and lost again to Trevor Berbick the following year, finally retiring for good. You see, Muhammad Ali was one of a kind, and he will be missed. He was a definite legend. He definitely made his mark in society, and he will always be remembered. He was one of the boxers who was flamboyant. He had a lot of confidence, So we'll miss Muhammad Ali, but we're glad his suffering is over. No more pain. I was speaking with Busy B, and he was discussing how boxing is such a dangerous sport, and it shouldn't even be that there is any boxing, because it really takes a toll on the body. And after a while, years of deterioration of being hit in the head, it could affect your health eventually, and this is one of the cases where it did affect his health. We say rest in peace to Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. And we ask that you keep his family, friends, and fans in your prayers. And we just say, gone but not forgotten. Send a comment if you would like to Celebrity TV. And let us know how you feel about this. Let us know how Muhammad Ali impacted your life. And for those who's too young to know about him, it's not hard to find out. Do some research on this man, because he was the greatest. Take care, everyone.